Good morning. Today we will go for working of heart. This is the diagram of heart, and this side we say our right will be the left of heart. Okay, you can see in diagram, this is left atrium, left ventricle, right atrium, right ventricle. Okay, now how it works? Deoxygenated blood enters into right atrium. At the same time, the oxygenated blood enters into left atrium. Now this deoxygenated blood enters into right atrium from the body parts. Okay, whatever body parts are using the blood, that becomes deoxygenated and comes to the heart. In which part? Right atrium. Then after this, when right atrium's squeezed, okay, right atrium contracts, then it poured the blood into right ventricle. Same way, when left atrium, okay, from left atrium the blood comes from the lungs, because this is oxygenated. This is oxygenated blood. Oxygenated blood comes from lungs into left atrium. Left atrium contracts, it poured, it goes into left ventricle. So here deoxygenated blood from right ventricle, it goes to the lungs with these veins. Okay, and left ventricle blood, which is oxygenated, goes to the body parts with this aorta. Okay, goes to the body parts with this aorta. So this was the simple working for heart. Now some points from textbook. Since ventricles have to pump blood into various organs, they have thicker muscular walls than the atria do. Walls ensure that blood does not flow backwards when the atria or ventricles contract. Okay. Now oxygen enters the blood in the lungs. That most of the working is done. Here they are talking about the various animals, aquatic animals or birds or mammals. The separation of right side and left side of the heart is useful to keep oxygenated and deoxygenated blood from mixing. Such separation allows highly efficient supply of oxygen to the body. This is useful in animals that have high energy needs, such as birds and animals, which constantly use energy to maintain their body temperature. Only birds and animals are warm-blooded animals. In animals that do not use energy for this purpose, the body temperature depends on the temperature in the environment. That means cold-blooded animal. Such animals like amphibians or many reptiles, cold-blooded animals, have 3-chambered heart. How many we are having? We are having 4-chambered, and cold-blooded animals like amphibians and reptiles have 3-chambered heart. Please underline. And tolerate some mixing of oxygenated and deoxygenated blood streams. Fishes, this is aquatic animal, on the other hand, have only 2-chambered heart to their, and the blood is pumped to the gills, is oxygenated there and passes directly to the rest of the body. Thus, blood goes only once through the heart in the fish during one cycle of passage through the body. On the other hand, it goes through the heart twice during each cycle in other vertebrates. This is known as double circulation. This picture shows that where the heart is situated between the lungs. You can see, and even you can see the blue and red lining, that and all are the blood vessels. That is our next topic. The blue one you are able to see that carry impure blood, veins, and the red one is the pure blood, that we say arteries. Actually we are going for the circulatory system of the body. The 3 components of circulatory system are the heart, which we have done, the blood and the blood vessels. Now we are going for the blood vessels. What is the function of heart? The heart function is to pump the blood through the blood vessels. So these are the blood vessels. Artery, you can see in the picture, veins, and the smallest one is the capillary. And one interesting picture I show you. This is the picture of healthy blood vessel. You can see the blood vessels, blood is there. You can able to see the biconcave, some shapes are given. The red big part is the vessel. It can be artery, it can be veins. Okay, now I show you this one. Adipose is in the blood vessels. You can see the yellow part. What is this adipose? Adipose tissue you have done in 9th standard. That is a fat cells जो कोलेस्ट्रॉल बढ़ जाता है. ठीक है. So see the difference in between healthy blood vessel. Here everything is clear. So blood flows in a proper pressure. But here you can see this is the layer of cholesterol, that is adiposes, fat cells. Because of that blood pressure and heart attack occurs. One more picture for artery, veins and capillaries. See, artery is from heart here in this picture and vein is to the heart. Now what are capillaries? Capillaries is the smallest blood vessel. Everywhere artery and veins cannot reach, so they make a small blood vessel including both, okay, arteries and veins, so that they can reach to each and every part of the body. And the paragraph which is given in your textbook is the explanation of arteries and veins, and especially they are asking for the differences between arteries and veins. So directly we go for differences between arteries and veins. So let's have a differences between arteries and veins. Artery carry blood from the heart, carry oxygenated blood, except, this is very important, you must write this, except pulmonary artery. When I was explaining heart, I told you that if in the case of heart, if they ask artery, then it will be pulmonary artery which carry deoxygenated blood. Only pulmonary artery. Rest all artery oxygenated blood. So let's read it again. Carry blood from heart to the body. You can say from heart to body. And carry oxygenated blood except pulmonary artery, and veins carry blood to the heart, carry deoxygenated blood except pulmonary vein. So pulmonary is the only difference. Pulmonary comes, then the work of the function of the veins will change. That means if veins are there, they carry deoxygenated, but when pulmonary comes, they carry oxygenated. And arteries are coming, they carry oxygenated blood, but when pulmonary artery come, they carry deoxygenated blood. Take care, okay? And this is important question for 2 marks. Second, normally bright in color, beautiful color, no, red color. And here normally dark red, very dark red. Actually it is not exactly blue, but what to just make the difference between these two, they made it blue color. Otherwise dull color, it is dull in color. So dark red in color. Third, elastic walls that expand with surge of blood, means pressure, with the pressure, so they expand. Here thin walls, less elastic. Why? Because in the artery what happens? In artery it is elastic wall, and here less elastic. Walls are thick in artery and walls are thin in veins. And why elastic walls and walls are thick in artery? Because the blood goes with the pressure, and here blood does not flow with the pressure, okay, it flows. Now fourth one, in artery there are no valves, and in veins there are valves. So how to remember? V for valves and V for veins. So valves are present in veins, not in artery. Last, can feel a pulse. Pulse means the beat, no? Duk 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 heartbeat. If you touch your wrist, then you can feel it. Okay, that is artery pulse, is artery beat. And no pulse. Okay, so out of 5, remember any 4? No, better to remember everything. Okay, yeah, and here they are showing the from heart, and this one is artery, middle part to heart. Okay. Before we go for the next topic, let's understand about the composition of blood. Blood किससे बना है? So here you can see a percentage of the various components of the blood. First you are able to see plasma. How much percentage? About 55. Platelets That is our next topic. So what happens when there is, if maintenance, when you get injured, okay, platelets less than 1%, RBC about 45%, and white blood cell WBC less than 1%. So you can see how much percentage all the components are in the blood. Just see it properly. Okay, now they are talking about the प्लाज्मा जो है वो सबसे ज़्यादा है, उसके अंदर ब्लड सेल्स है, ठीक है, कौन से, RBC, WBC एंड प्लेटलेट्स. सो नाउ द नेक्स्ट टॉपिक इज़, अगर हमको चोट लगी है तो पता है फिर खून स्टॉप हो जाता है थोड़ी टाइम के बाद, जब तक ज़्यादा खून लॉस ना हो तो अपने आप ही खून बंद हो जाता है. तो व्हाट इज़ दैट? दैट इज़ अ वर्क ऑफ प्लेटलेट्स. दिस इज़ लेस देन 1%. So platelets, what happens when you get injured and blood stops? If there is bleeding, blood stops, and how does it occur? This way you can see the first picture. Platelets are there, RBCs are there, and broken blood vessel. जैसे आपको स्किन में लग गया है, थोड़ी सी चोट लगी है, तो क्या निकलता है? खून. So you can see the blood vessels, RBCs is running out of the border. It is the border. This is your ब्लड वॉल, वेसल वॉल, ठीक है. दिस पार्ट इज़ कॉल्ड द वेसल वॉल. जो टूट गई है वो है आर्टरीज, वेन्स, जो भी कुछ हो सकती है. नाउ व्हाट प्लेटलेट्स डू? एक्टिवेटेड प्लेटलेट्स आर कमिंग एंड मेकिंग अ नेटवर्क स्ट्रक्चर, नेटवर्क लाइक स्ट्रक्चर, एंड विद द हेल्प ऑफ फाइब्रिन क्लॉट, ब्लड क्लॉट बोलते हैं, ठीक है. दे स्टॉप द फ्लो ऑफ ब्लड एंड दस द लॉस ऑफ ब्लड इज़ कंट्रोल. इसलिए जब वो हमको कुछ लगता है उसके बाद जो ब्लड उसके ऊपर जम जाता है तो ब्लड फ्लो होना बंद होता है. सो दैट इज़ द वर्क ऑफ प्लेटलेट. प्लेटलेट इज़ यूज टू क्लॉट द blood, okay, clot the blood. And the same thing is given in your textbook, maintenance by platelets. They are asking what happened. Okay, let's read from the textbook that paragraph. Maintenance by platelets. What happens if this system of tubes develop a leak? मतलब टूट जाते हैं तो क्या होता है? Think about situation when we are injured and start bleeding. Naturally, the loss of blood from the system has to be minimized. In addition, leakage would lead to a loss of pressure, which would reduce the efficiency of pumping system. जैसे भी कोई लीक होता है तो पंपिंग सिस्टम को प्रॉब्लम हो जाती है. To avoid this, the blood has platelet cells which circulate around the body and plug these leads. Plug stop कर देते हैं these leads by helping to clot the blood at this point of injury. Another is lymph system. ये बड़ा interesting है. There is another type of fluid also involved in transportation. This is called lymph or tissue fluid. Through the pores present in the walls of capillaries, जो capillaries में pores होते हैं, some amount of plasma, proteins and blood cells escape into intercellular spaces in the tissues to form a tissue fluid or lymph. जो एकदम छोटे छोटे जो ब्रेकिंग रहते हैं उसको ठीक करने के लिए कुछ और भी रहता है. Proteins, bloods and escape into the intercellular spaces in this tissue to form the tissue fluid or lymph. It is similar to the plasma of blood but colorless. So difference main ये है. So it is similar to plasma of blood but colorless and contains less protein. So plasma of the blood contains more protein than lymph. Now last few lines are the function of lymph. Lymph drains into lymphatic capillaries from the intercellular spaces which join to form a large lymph vessels that finally opens into large veins. जो because this is from capillary, so from capillary lymph system is made and it is directly going to the large veins. Lymph carries digested and absorbed fat from intestine and drains excess fluid from extracellular space back into the blood. So in short we can say the lymphatic system, the function we can say lymphatic vessels collect and return excess interstitial fluid to the bloodstream. So that's all for today. Next topic will be transportation in plants that we shall take afterwards.